Ireland is the first country in the world to try it, to ask voters to decide if they would allow the legislation of same-sex marriage. The landmark referendum is underway. And our Nala Ayed is in Dublin to cover this for us. Nala live with me this morning. Nala, this is a debate that would have been unthinkable, all but impossible just a few short years ago. What has the campaign been like?
Well, for the same reasons that you just outlined, it has been lively. It is very simple, a yes or no to whether the Constitution should be amended to include a clause that would allow people without distinction to their sex to enter into marriage. Now, on many celebrities have said endorse the yes side. Young people appear to be kind of aligned with the yes side as well. On the no side, people who believe in a more traditional definition of marriage. Certainly some members, many members of the Catholic Church, bishops who have sent out a letter to their followers asking them to defend the traditional notion of marriage. But the debate has been playing out absolutely everywhere, Heather, on the airwaves, on the posters that you see behind us here, on this very street, on Grafton Street. We actually came upon a very interesting scene a few hours earlier. Here's a little bit of the conversation that we caught here on Grafton Street.
But he wants to marry the person he loves, the same as I marry the person I love. So how can you turn around to my brother and tell him that he can't get married, but I can? And that he's no less of a person than I am. But what about children? We're not talking about children. We're talking about marriage.
Marriage is all about children.
Thanks. Now, we spoke to the no campaigner in that conversation. Her name is Liz McDermott. She says she feels very strongly that she should be standing on this street and telling people what she thinks. Here's a little bit of what she told us.
I do recognise that this is a kind of an old-fashioned perspective on things, and that
but one that you feel very strongly
it
about.
is something I feel very strongly about, and it's my democratic right to be here and to speak my mind. And it's to say, I feel actually more than that. It's not my democratic right, it's actually my duty.
So there you go, and we can hear, as you say, the strong positions in this lively debate as we listen to the representative there from the no side. But this has been really, as you pointed out this morning to us, Nala, the culmination of years of efforts on the part of same-sex couples to reach this hurdle. What are the expectations for the vote and for the outcome?
Well, if we want to believe the polls, and as you know, it's difficult to do that these days, they have said that the yes side is in the lead. Although in the last few days, that difference in popularity has been narrowed between the yes and the no side. So it's really hard to read at this stage. Now, we spoke to a gay rights campaigner, a senator actually here of American origin, who got married in Canada to her partner because she couldn't do it here. Here's her prediction for how this vote's going to go.
The majority will demonstrate what I believe is at the heart of what it means to be Irish, their fairness, their compassion, their generosity, that they are freedom fighters. I mean, you know, we're coming up to 100 years of celebrating, you know, the birth of our republic in 2016. And that's so much what it means to be Irish.
Now, if the Irish vote yes, this woman's marriage can actually be recognized here, which she had hoped for all these years. We will not know the answer, whether yes or no, until all the ballots are counted, and that will happen tomorrow, Heather.
Nala, thank you very much. Nala Ayed live in Dublin this hour.